What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I know it's a little late this year, but today we're going to take a tour of my 2022 Phoenix 21 PHX bass boat that I use to fish professionally out of on the Major League Fishing Pro circuit. This is actually my 5th 21 PHX from Phoenix. I love this boat. I'll explain a little bit how I set it up, some little tweaks that I do, and just how I use and set up my 21 PHX from Phoenix. So if you guys are ready, let's jump in and I'll take you through the whole boat. All right, so we're gonna start in the back, the business end, of course. So we got two 10-foot power pull blades at the back. You know, these will anchor this boat in a little over 8 foot of water. I'll hold in 8 foot of water, so it's awesome to be able to hold that deep. You know, you're fishing a little bit deeper grass or just a little bit deeper structure, you're able to hold in just over 8 feet of water. So those 10-foot blades get the job done there. Of course, we got the Mercury 250 Pro XS. It's pretty much the standard nowadays on all these bass boats. It's amazing. It's a 4-stroke, pushes this boat super fast, super durable. You know, you can start this thing up and know it's going to get you back just about every dang time. All right, so in here we have the power. We got 5 ReLion lithium batteries. So I have a separate video that goes through the entire setup, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on the batteries. Like I said, I got 5 of them there. I got 3 for my trolling motor battery and 2 for my cranking and my electronics. You know, I doubled up on my cranking batteries this year just to keep extra power, make sure that there's no way I will ever run out of power running all my electronics, all my pumps. I wanted to make sure that that motor is going to start every single time, and I did that by running 2 cranking batteries. This is a nice little convenient tray that Phoenix includes with the boat. So attached to the motor, of course, is a TH Marine jack plate, hydraulic jack plate, the Atlas jack plate. I believe this is the 12-inch model. Sets it back off the Phoenix pretty good and gets that motor up and down in that shallow water, or lower it for deeper water, you know, big waves or whatever you have to do. You want to get that motor down a little bit. So that right there is the business end on the Phoenix. So as we work our way towards the front, a couple new features for 2022 on the Phoenix. They got some new seats. Actually, so this model here has heated seats right down here. Got a nice little dial we can turn on the heated seats. Now those only run when the key is on or the motor's running. But that right there will save you on a cold day. You know, it warms your butt up, and when you're making a nice long run in the cold mornings, it really warms you up, and it really feels good. I'm really impressed with that. They do have a heated steering wheel now, but I don't have it, but my next boat will, I promise you that. So another new thing on the 2022 is all fiberglass dashes. So this dash shroud right here is all fiberglass, and the middle console is all fiberglass as well. So I got quite the electronic setup going here. I got 2 Lowrance HDS 12s and a Humminbird Helix 10 off to the side. I also have another video about my entire electronic setup. So if you're curious about all these electronics, click this little guy right here and it'll take you back to that video. You'll be able to watch all that and learn exactly about my electronic setup. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that. So got some cool gauges from Phoenix. These are new gauges. Got the Mercury monitor, of course, you got to have that. And moving forward, let's get up to the front of the boat. Of course, if you own a bass boat right now and you don't have a trick step, you're truly missing out. You know, you have to have a trick step. It's so easy to get up and out of your boat. It's really just 3 steps up and out of your boat. You know, whether you're loading up tackle at the beginning of the day, or getting out of the boat to hook it up on the ramp, or just getting it out of after fishing all day. The trick step makes your life so easy, and I will never own another boat without a trick step. So again, we have all fiberglass dash shroud up here. So I have the dual mount option on there, but I'm not even using it. I got this bad mount right here from Trick Step, Trick Mount. He custom designed this mount right here for all my electronics up front. It bolts right through to the deck, and it keeps all three of these big heavy units rock solid. And I think I could pick the boat up off the trailer by this mount right here. It's pretty unbelievable. Pretty impressed with that mount right there. Another cool thing the Phoenix does is built-in bow lights. So gone are the days where you have to come out and stick in a post and dig out your lights and all that. Just turn the switch, built-in bow lights flip right on. You know, it's really, really cool feature. Saves you a lot of hassle. It just makes life so easy being able to do that. So we got a Minn Kota Ultrex trolling motor on this year's boat. It's just tried and true. I really enjoy it. Really like the Ultrex for using the Livescope. It's really easy to line up your target and line up your cast using the Ultrex trolling motor. I've had no issues with them, knock on wood. They've been awesome to me, so I'm going to continue using them until I have a reason not to. So going along with all my electronics setup, as I said in that other video, we have a Humminbird 360 here. But this little guy right here is a new addition. Actually, this is a big rig Bassin quick disconnect mount. So you're able to quickly disconnect this and take your 360 transducer right off and lay it on the deck of the boat, whether you're in a rough water and wanted to save the abuse on your 360, or for a Phoenix like this, the 360 kind of makes your cover a problem. So it's nice and easy to take this 360 off when I'm covering and making those long travels. I can keep my boat covered, keep it on properly. It's not going to rip, tear the cover, anything like that. And it really helps save the abuse from the 360 getting bent in by your cover or anything like that. So big rig Bassin mount is a must if you're running a 360 on a Phoenix. All right, well, the rest of this out here is pretty standard, but I think it's time we jump up inside the boat, and I'll give you a quick rundown on how I set it up and where I like to keep things in the boat and this and that. So let's jump in the boat. Alright, so of course we're going to start in the back and work forward. Over here, there's two big, large storage compartments in the back of my 21 PHX here. This guy over here, I use for just kind of a general storage unit. You see I got my TH Marine call tags clipped right onto the piston here. Got some dude wipes. Of course you got to have those. You know, you never know when duty's going to call. Keep all my tools and stuff in here. And also, I don't have it in here right now, but this is where I keep all my Striker rain gear. Just keeps it nice and dry in there. It's a waterproof compartment, but you know that rain is coming. Storm pops up. I always have my Striker rain gear right in that box right there. So again, I try and keep this boat as balanced as possible because you know, it helps it perform better. So I keep a lot of my heavy plastics back in this side over here, because again, a lot of times I might be fishing by myself out there and I'm going to be sitting over on that side, so I want a lot of counterweight over on this side to help keep that boat balanced and level. So I keep all my heavy plastics in here. You know, we got this loaded down with heavy plastics, some Guggen baits in there, and a lot of other heavy plastics back here to help balance out the boat. Okay, so here is your glove box. You know, this is your day box, your miscellaneous. I keep everything I need in here. You know, we got a Striker towel to wipe your hands. Got a book. You know, I'm reading a book today out on the water. No, just kidding. That's Brittany's book. She likes to come out on the water and read. But I keep all my sunglasses in here. You know, we got our scale, extra hat. We got some Striker buffs. You know, you get out in the sun, keep protected. Sunglasses, cleaning kit. You know, just miscellaneous stuff. Charging cables, you got to have some Advil out on the water. This is just my junk box, basically. You know, I put my keys and everything in here every day. And this is awesome. And, you know, this is new for 2022, is this is all fiberglass. So it's nice and neat. It matches the rest of the boat. Got a slam latch on there, so that is not opening while you're running. You know, the older versions had actually just a little snap button. Sometimes that would flop open on you, but now we got a nice slam latch on there, so that is not coming off. Big waterproof seal around there as well, so no water's getting in there. And that is an awesome little day box compartment, glove box for all your little miscellaneous needs. Okay, now another cool thing, this is unique to a Phoenix, is a passenger rod box. This is rod storage, but I don't use it for rod storage. This is, again, more of a balancing compartment. I keep a lot of my extra parts and pieces in here. You know, I keep a little bit of extra oil in the boat, my ropes, you know, extra trolling motor props, all sorts of things going on in here. We got a trolling motor, or that's a prop block for the back. We got some extra TH Marine G juice, we got flares, weigh-in bag. This is just my miscellaneous, all extra parts and tools and stuff like that in there. Of course, all Phoenixes come with a nice big cooler. I get the padded cooler lid option. Now this is very, very clutch, because a lot of times you're sitting here like this, kneeling, working on tackle, and that padded cooler lid really saves your knees and it makes your life a lot easier. So that is definitely a cool option that I would look into if you're ordering a Phoenix. So all Phoenixes have these two little compartments here. They come with little trays in them, and then they can take the trays out for a little extra storage. So this is kind of my miscellaneous, just little things I need throughout the day. You know, like I got a plug knocker that I keep down in there. This little guy right here I use for my garbage bin throughout the day. So put all my old baits and line and hooks and all that old garbage in here, so it's not blowing around the boat and definitely not throwing it into the lake. This little guy here, I keep all my lip glue and my super glue, you know, little wacky tools, stuff like that. So it's right here, available quick and easy. Another thing I like to do is mount this right here. This is a TH Marine Tackle Titan. So this is a magnetic bait keeper, so I can just throw any bait I cut off and then magnets will catch it right there. So it's really just a catch-all for me. It just catches all my old baits, so that way they're not blowing around all throughout the boat the rest of the day. And then when I get home that evening or the next day or whatever, I can just come clean this off and put those baits away. It also allows them to dry. You know, you don't want to put a wet bait back into your compartment. Right here, this is one of the coolest features on a Phoenix, is the built-in net storage. It's built right into the floor. Get your net out of the way. That right there is an awesome little feature. It's really on all the Phoenixes, but I get that in all of my 21 PHXs right there. Keep your net hidden below the seats. Comes out real easy. That's just a great little feature. All right, so up on the front deck, this side over here is all my rods. I keep all my favorite rods in there, loaded up. Now I take the front divider system out. There is a tube system that goes in the front, but I take that out so I can fit more rods in there. And you know, I lose a little bit of organization like that, but I can fit probably twice as many rods in there, so I do that there. 21 PHX comes with this giant front single middle storage compartment that's loaded up with tackle. We're not going to show much of that. There is a lot going on in there, but I keep all my tackle in there. Another cool feature about the layout of a 21 PHX is the day box. So this over here is a little day box. You can keep all your plastics that you're planning on using that day. And then underneath it is a compartment that doubles as either an extra cooler, more storage. I keep more tackle in there. I keep a lot of my smaller boxes, you know, like these little bit smaller size boxes fit perfectly down in there. And it keeps them organized more so than throwing them in the mess in this big one. So I really like doing that in the day box. And then last compartment here is another larger storage compartment, and I use this for all my life jackets and some of these binders. You know, I like these binders to keep my swim baits in and my spinner baits, so I have a couple of them tucked up in there, and that helps me stay really organized. You know, all these compartments stay dry, they're all waterproof, so I'm able to put all that stuff in there and not worry about it getting wet or getting out in the elements. And you know, you don't want to mess up your equipment, so your Phoenix takes care of your equipment for you. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know what you think of my 2022 rig for the Major League Fishing Pro circuit. Leave me any likes and comments down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time.
Oh,